What's good, people? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome to MGTV. This is the Manchester United match reaction. Man United 2, Brentford 1. Listen, people, man. You can see, look, I've even had a shape up in ages, Manchester United are stressing me out, man. Um, it's crazy. Before Mctominay scored those last 2-minute goals, I was literally setting up my equipment, setting up everything. And I said, yeah, you know what? Let me just do this reaction. I didn't expect nothing from this team. My new thing is to just expect nothing. We are at dark, treacherous times as Manchester United fans. And for me, it's just about accepting where we are and just not expecting anything in the games. That's where I'm at now. So, as I kid you not, 20 minutes went, and I said, "Yep, here's the time we're gonna, the squeaky bum time. We're gonna concede." And 25 minutes, we concede a goal. You see? So, for me, it's just, it's hard, man. It's hard right now, but I just have to accept where we are at as a club, and and criticize where I can. McTominay, everyone's saying it. He probably saved Ten Hag's job to a degree. I don't believe Ten Hag will be sacked if we lost today, but I wouldn't be surprised if you start hearing more murmurings of, his job's not safe and this and that. Maguire had a decent game. Do you know what it is for me? Yeah, I get everyone's talking about Ten Hag not implementing his style and what's Manchester United style, how do we play and whatever. And Ten Hag doesn't help that situation because when it comes to dropping certain players, he doesn't do it. He done quite decent in this game. Casemiro was poor. He hooked him off. Rashford had a few moments, but was generally poor. Hooked him off. The third perfect person to take off would have been Bruno. So when we put on Ericsson and we took off Mount, I think we should have taken off Bruno instead. You know, I think we should have taken off Bruno because Mount was definitely more effective. Bruno was missing on the right side, and I get it, on the right side he's not too effective. So at the same time, I can't blame him. He's not good on the right, and that's where he's been put. So that's on Ten Hag. But at the same time, you expect him to try and make it work. But at the same time, again, you can't expect too much because he's not good in the right. So I can see why maybe he kept him on and shifted him to the middle. He still seemed absent after that. What, Maguire assist, McTominay 2 goals. Scotland, McTominay actually turned up for us. We know he don't want to be at this club, and he's actually turned up for us. So, you know, I didn't even celebrate the goal. I was more in shock. I was like, wow, what's going on? I'm setting up my equipment. We've equalized. And that was just after Martial's disallowed goal. So in my head, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? This goal's going to get disallowed. So I'm not even stressing. Martial's goal got disallowed. I said, yep, here we go again. Here we go again. Typical Manchester United, typical, the call-ins and the ways of the game are going against us, as it's been happening since the start of the season. As much as very poor performances, today we were very poor. We had no answers for Brentford's defense. No answers. We were just passing wayward, sideways, nothing. No players are coming to collect the ball. No triangles are being created. No one's running into the half spaces. It was awful. Ten Hag did these subs and we eventually came through the win. And all I can say is I'm relieved. I'm relieved to get the 3 points, but I'm not gassed. I'm not going to overreact. I'm not saying Manchester United are back. We cannot be playing this kind of football. And Ten Hag, I'm begging you. I believe in you. I think you can turn this around. But you need to figure out what you're doing when you're setting up this team. I understand you've got injuries. I understand we've got our left back and right back, our starting left back and right backs missing. I understand we've got our 2 starting centre backs missing. Our whole back 4 is missing. Actually, minus Delo. Our main back 3 is missing. Anthony's just come back. He hasn't really been training. He wasn't really too great today. I like the way he was driving the ball and showing some hunger, but no one's creating any options for him as well. So I kind of blame the people around Anthony as well. Anthony can do better, but you need to be going into the little spaces to help give him options. There was a time when he was running towards the goal and he did like a reverse pass and he set up Dallo for a cross. That's what Anthony's good at, but we need the players to support him to do that. Mount was decent for me. Rashford, poor. Bruno, poor. Onana, butterfingers again, but he kind of made up for it with some saves that he did later on to keep us in the game. So, I was quite, happy with that. And I'm just happy that we can see the players happy again, and hopefully this is a lift of confidence. But then we're playing Man City, so, pipe back down, guys. We're going to lose that game. We are definitely 1,000,000% going to lose that game. And it's going to bring out all the reactionary reactions and all this. We are poor right now. We are in poor form. We are playing terrible, terrible football. Awful. Ten Hag, please figure this out. You, out of all the managers we've had, I understand everything everyone's saying in terms of all the records that have been broken, the negative records. The first time we've lost 2 games in this situation, the Champions League losses, everything. I understand that. But we need to go through the rut to get through to the gold. We need to go through the rough times. We need to go through bad times. And this is a Manchester United bad time. And I've accepted it. I'm not gassed. We can't be getting away playing at home to Brentford like that. Onana needs to step up. I don't know what he's doing. Sorry, I don't know what he's doing, like butterfingers. I don't know what, I see him sometimes putting, I think it's Vaseline he puts on his hand. Maybe he needs to stop that shit because it's not helping. It's not helping at all. But yeah, I'm just happy that we got 3 points and we can call it a win today. And it just keeps everything calmed down. It keeps everything balanced for now. 2 weeks, we can go into the international break and we can hopefully rebuild some confidence, rebuild some form. It's unfortunate that we're playing Man City because that's going to knock everyone back down again. But yeah, I just hope that we can just use this to regain the dressing room a bit. And I just hope Ten Hag can figure this out, man. But Maguire played well today. Dallo was okay. Mount was not too bad from what I remember. Yeah, Garnacho came on. He turned the needle a little bit, which was very decent. He helped give us a bit more dynamic and a bit more hope. He helped us to be more dynamic and he gave us a bit more hope. Anthony, I felt like helped a little bit, just the way he came with a bit of presence. He was very wasteful, but like I said, with Anthony, we need to create options around him. You have to overlap and you have to invert with Anthony. When he's coming inside, pause, you have to make sure you create spaces on the overlap and create spaces in the little gaps to help him thread the ball. So that if he wants to pretend he's going to shoot, he can at least do a pass in, like you've seen. That's one thing Anthony has done consistently. Yes, he's very wasteful, but he's very good at breaking the lines with certain passes. Bruno was awful today. I can't really blame him playing on the right side. Yeah, that's about it for me from what I remember, man. I'm happy that we got the 3 points. It calms everything down for now, keeps us grounded. Hopefully Ten Hag can regain a bit more of the dressing room and he can start dropping these players. Let's play the team that we played against Crystal Palace the first time. Let's play a team that's balanced and a team that's hungry, a team that's going to run off the ball and on the ball. That's what we need to do. But I'm just happy, man. 3 point collectors. Ten Hag has still got a lot of work to do. We need to play better football, but hopefully this will be a confidence boost and Mctominay to save us. Who you can't write this script. Mctominay, the guy that doesn't want to be at the club, has saved us on this occasion. So that's what I've got to say, people. But let me know what you think in the comments. Man United 2, Brentford 1. Rival fans, let me know what you're thinking. Make sure you subscribe, please. Subscribe to the channel. Please put post notifications on. It's your boy Rhino. And as always, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm out. Peace.
Hey, I swear firms and rents pattern this.